something with a bunch of gasoline and just watch it below. That's my number one.
Yeah.
Like an ATV or something, and just pour gasoline on it. Boom! I started playing, I was in the car with my mom, and I asked her if I could play the drums. And like any mom, she did not want drums in her house. So she said no, and she said, we can play another instrument. I was 7 at the time, so I didn't know any other instruments. And she said, guitar is good, you can bring it to the beach, and it gets all the girls. So I was sold. I play ukulele, mandolin, I'm learning the bass, drums, percussions, keys, piano, banjo, guitar, electric guitar.
So just once you picked one, or once you knew guitar, you were like, I just want to keep learning? Or?
Yeah, that's been recent, because I never was like really good enough to play and sing easily. But now that I am, I want to challenge myself and play other instruments as well. I love Jason Mraz and John Mayer. Jack Johnson is huge to me, and Ben Howard is amazing. Amos Lee, Ray LaMontagne, I mean, I could go on for hours, but yeah, it's kind of the main guys that influenced me. One day I was surfing, and I got out of the water, and my friend Louis Hayward, he called me and asked me to play his open mic, and I played it a couple times, and he's supported me greatly, and I wanted to give back to him, so whatever he asked for, I'm doing it. So I went over to the open mic, and he pulled me up right next to Jason Mraz, and that was huge. He was that guy for me. I immediately started asking him, why'd you write this song? What does this mean? You know, what is music kind of? Like, he's my, like, I was thinking, give me some answers, you know, I just started playing, just started performing, and he played some songs, and then I played some songs, and I guess he liked what he heard, and he told his manager, Bill Silva Management, and now that's my manager as well, so.
Was that surreal?
That, I couldn't even dream of that yet. I wasn't at that point, but that happening before it was even in my mind was epic. I don't know how you could describe my sound because I'm all over the place right now. Still trying to find out what my sound really is. I'm trying to dial that in with my songwriting and see where it takes me. But I don't really try to copy any other musician because I want it to be authentic and real. So that's how I create my own songs. I write them all, and I'm at around 50 songs right now. I'm still trying to find out like what style of music I really love the most because I'm all over the place. The first song I ever wrote, it's called Blink of an Eye, and it's a fun song. It's a sing-along song, but I was 12 or 13, so I didn't know much about music. I just kind of, you know that feeling when you don't know what something is, but you love it so much, you're just going to go for it. I went for it, and I didn't really know much about girls either, so I didn't write much about girls. I wrote about, like, the world and what I see and how, here's a line from that song. It says, the best day in life should be the day that just went by. So I kind of wrote a lot about surfing and music. I wrote about music and the world, kind of. Then I started to grow up and write about girls, and that's been some easier songs to write, for sure.
Do you still like writing songs about the world and about other things and like love interests and stuff?
Totally, yeah. I mean, I write about whatever's in my mind. I don't try to go for something because I think the minute you start chasing something, it's already happened, it's already been done, it's gone. But, I mean, I just write about my life and what's going on, and a lot of my songs actually tell stories that I've been through. And it's, I mean, they could be funny, they could be serious, I mean, stupid, whatever it is, I just write about it. I was in the San Diego Music Awards, and I was the youngest ever to be nominated for a prize, and I won the San Diego Music Awards Best New Artist. My guitarist, Pedro, I met him through Grammy Award engineer and producer Alan Sanderson, and he wanted to produce and engineer my first recording, session, I guess you could call it. And he pulled in Pedro from Brazil, and ever since then, we've been best friends, and he's taught me so much with music. I'm so grateful for him and his time he's put into this, and that's how I met Pedro. And then AC, I met the drummer, AC. I met her backstage at a Jason Mraz show. I was playing with Jason, America's Cup Pavilion, and the Santa Barbara Bowl, and she was backstage, and I met her, and she came down and played percussion on some of my songs, and it just worked. So we've been playing since then. She's an awesome girl. And then Kevin, the bassist, I recently met him, but we were performing at the Bro-Am, and we needed a little bit more balls, I guess you could say. So we got AC onto a full kit, Pedro on electric guitar, and we got Kevin to play bass with us, which is awesome. He's insanely talented and a great guy, so it's great to have them. And then I met Caitlin, which you guys didn't see today, but she was Taylor Swift's violinist for the last 8 years and harmonizer, so she's playing with us now, and it's great, and she's an awesome person as well. So I do vocal exercises. I go up all the way to Z, and then Che, they, all the vowels and sounds and all that, and then usually do a huddle up with a band and motivate each other, but yeah, nothing really set in stone as far as more than that. I like to eat apples. In and out.
Favorite?
Or Five Guys.
Five Guys, okay.
Ooh. Five Guys doesn't have milkshakes, so it's like I have to see what kind of mood I'm in, I guess you could say. Step Brothers is up there for sure. Forrest Gump. That's a hard one. Those would be my top two. I play by myself constantly, and if I'm not surfing, I have guitar in my hand or any other instrument. But yeah, 24/7. I'm always thinking about music, and I'm always coming up with new ideas. So that's kind of something I'm always doing, is practicing on my own. And then right now, the band, we're practicing at least 3 days a week for about 4 or 5 hours each time. So we're doing around 15 hours a week, and without shows. Music. Yeah, well, social life is fine because all these kids are in school and I'm doing this stuff. I'm homeschooled, so I do all my work online, and I can make my own schedule. And surfing, I usually get up at 5 and just charge the beach, and then I go to rehearsal when everyone's in school, and then after I'm free. I do my homework late at night, and I hang out with my friends whenever I can. Every show I go to just brings me new knowledge, and every time I step into a recording studio, or if I go on stage, or I start writing with other people. I mean, writing's my favorite thing in the world to do. Writing songs, creating nothing, or creating something out of nothing is huge, and being able to do that with other people and learn from them and learn from professionals is probably the greatest influence for me. Yeah, we're getting in the studio. We've been recording a little bit, and we're going to continue to do that, and there should be a bunch of singles being released, an EP, and then an album. Yeah.
So do you think the sound has kind of changed a little bit from the last album you had, or the last EP?
Yeah, it's changed a lot. Back then I just wanted like bongos and congas and shakers, and now I want a full kit and bass, electric guitar, and kind of heavier, because my songs are getting a little bit more serious. I still keep the fun in all my songs, but I mean, they're talking about real stuff. So this is Sabina Hahn. I'm Cody Lovaas. Thank you guys for watching.